Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. What's up with everybody? We just chilling. Getting ready for this Monday. Sura, he says notification, gang, gang. Shout out to Sura from Chicago. He from the Chi-Town, but he ain't shot now. Play around with the shooters, you get shot down. Listen, I said he from the Chi-Town, but he ain't shot now. Play with my shooters, you getting shot down. Bars. Shout out to the boy Sura. he be joking on the low. He be saying some funny stuff. D-High, what up? Valdez, oh gosh. Hold on. Salute Valdez. Definitely ain't getting ready to fight no damn Tank. Yeah, we gonna talk about it though. Bro, Tank said he'll tuck him in. That's a good fight. Let's go. I hope everyone's having a good day. Man, this California weather. E-Goat is back. Facts. Tupac of my generation. They stay hating. I'm Tupac of my generation. Let's get it. MP4, my dude, he said, Box Ego, salute to you, man, in the chat. Let's go. Hope all is well. Yeah, I'm about to kick, probably 40 minutes to an hour. I got that. I think I got that. 40 minutes to an hour. I'm just warming up the mic, letting some people join, and we'll get started on the proceedings this evening. We can get right to the proceedings this evening. Let me put the tunes on. Hold on. I need y'all to smash the like button. That would be a big help. The super chat coming in. Hold on. Okay. Shout out to Jay or Ja. The real. He sent $2 already. We ain't even got started, and he already said $2. Shout out to my man. Hey, y'all heard that? Money Pal the 4th has a fight February 27th in Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta's a nice place. I like, damn. Yeah, give me some more information if you got it. Hit me on Twitter. But make sure y'all check for him. Money Pal the 4th. He sparred with the likes of Sergey Derevchenko, sparred with the likes of Jamal Charlo, and he's making his own way in his boxing game. How tall is he? Because he always be looking tall in every picture. How tall is your son? He just looked taller and taller. Crazy. Yeah, I need y'all to smash the like button. Let's go. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. We got to talk. Big love from Canada. Shout out to Canada. I got to go out to Canada. I definitely got to go out there. I heard it's nice. I've never been to Canada. I'm about to come. I'm about to come to Canada like Drake. I was running through the 6 with my woes. You know how that go. I'm about to be out there like Drake. Y'all better not come to my studio with that fake shit. Y'all better. I'm about to be. Hold on. I'm about to be in Canada like Drake. Let's go. I promise you, this is the year. I'm feeling good. I hope y'all feeling good out there. And if you're not, stay tuned to the channel. We're going to find different ways to motivate people because, we all get in those little ruts, but I feel great. Shout out to Sura. He said he been to Canada. He said Canada's cool. Oh, yeah. H-Town in here. Texas messed with the kid heavy. They say I'm big in Texas. Hold on. They say I'm big in Texas. Hold on. Money Power 4th is 6'1". He look taller than that. I mean, I know you his father, so you would know. I'll send you the link to view it online. Good. Thank you. Yeah, man. What is Atlanta like the conditions of like during this pandemic? Like no crowd, that type of thing. Amir Gibbons says Tank would stop Valdez in 6. I think Shakur beats Valdez easily. All right, we're going to talk about it. Yeah, I had to jump back on. Like I was going to the store earlier on my last live stream, but now I'm back at the cribbo. Tank, dang, he said Tank KOs Valdez in 2. Yikes, 2 rounds. Listen, they have limited crowds at the small show. Okay, that's cool then. Valdez, let's talk about what he did well was he proved people wrong, myself included. I thought Berchelt would beat him. He went out there and he showed up and he showed out. He had a pretty dominant performance. I did see a couple of flaws that I think he should button up and address, but all in all, he started well and he ended well. So, some of those things, it's about securing the victory. When you get that dub, you could go back and watch tape as a winner because you got that dub. You know what I'm saying? You got that dub, so at the end of the day, some of the things, like, as long as you didn't make crucial mistakes, you could go back, solve those things, button up, tighten up, you know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of thing. Kenya B, what's up? 130 is low-key more popping than 135 now? Possibly. I mean, they're both popping, to be honest. Colbert at 30. Tank is 30, 35. I don't know where he's going to be because he said his next fight's not going to be at 30 or 35. So I don't know if he's fighting a catchweight. I don't know what he's doing. Shakur's there. Jojo Diaz missed weight, but he said he's staying down there. Valdez looked good. Yeah, man, it's a popping division. Let's go. How would you feel about Leo versus Tank 2? Personally, I don't need to see that. I mean, Leo said he wanted to smoke, so, I mean, that's up to him and his team. But me personally, I don't really feel like I mean, I look at it like this. When you get cooked like that, do I really need to see a rematch? You know what I'm saying? There was, like, no controversy. Like, even Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, he didn't get cooked. Like, you know what I'm saying? If anything looked cooked, it was Tyson Fury's glove. So that's totally different because there's controversy with the glove gate 1 and 2. And then Wilder, there could have just been an off night or something. You know what I'm saying? Leo Santa Cruz, bro, he was remember the beginning of Snoop and Tupac's song? And Pac's like, no, Snoop was like, up out of there. That's Leo Santa Cruz. Up out of there. Ain't nothing but a gangster paw. Just that beginning. That was Leo Santa Cruz. When Snoop whispered, up out of there. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Hey, light that shit up. I paint the perfect picture, bump, hoots, whips. Bro, that beginning, that was Leo when he got punched by Tank. Up out of there. Bow wow, 9-4 plus 5 penny. Add that shit up, nigga. Bro, that Snoop intro, that was Leo. He was gone. In sync. Gone. There's 1,000 words that I ain't. Gone. Yo. Gone. Bro, he was gone. Like, he was gone. This man, Tank, sent him up. Cardi B single. If it's up, then it's up. Like, bro, he was up. Like, bro. Tank got so much power. He put Leo in the Cardi B video. If it's up, then it's up. Like, he was up. It was up. Like, he was up there, bro. Tank got so much power. Leo Santa Cruz woke up smiling. He happy. He liked the fact that he got knocked out, bro. Bro, he met with his ancestors and shit. He went and talked to the Mayans and shit. Like, bro, he woke up smiling. I ain't never seen that. Bro, if I got knocked out like that, I'm gonna wake up with the Chappelle face from the Player Haters Ball. I'm gonna wake up angry, salty. Man, I hate losing. I hate losing at anything. So I'm gonna wake up salty than a bitch. Hey, hate it. Bro, Leo woke up. He fucking wiping. He got wiping the sun out his eyes and shit. He had a good night's sleep, bro. Take hit him, bro. He hit him with slave revolt power. You ever see a black person, they get that slave revolt power? Like they must have like watched Roots in the back and they got that slave revolt power. How am I wrong? Huh? Hey, kid, you don't do me bad. Hold on. Bro, you know when black people, like when you watch Glory and you see Denzel getting whipped? Bro, that's what Tank, he like channeled the anger of Denzel getting whipped in Glory. They were like, whoosh. Hey, Denzel tried to thug it out though. He, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, it's not that bad, huh? Whoosh. Denzel's like, bro, Denzel's a beast. You see how he would get whipped, bro? He was getting his lashings. He was eating that shit. There was like, whoosh, and it was like 27 lashings, Denzel. Whoosh. And he had a little piece of tear, but that's just, you know what I'm saying? That was just a little piece. Denzel was a beast. Hold on. Hell. Yeah, I didn't know you like to get whipped on, huh? Sherm does. BCB, bro. He said we all shed a tear with Denzel. Bro, hit him with slave revolt power. Hit him with the power of Junta Kente. What? Nah, bro, y'all doing too much. He meant Kuta. Bro, y'all doing too much. Bro, he summoned motherfucking T'Challa, bro. He Black Panther power. Like, bro, he was tripping. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I need to see a rematch to that, but that motherfucker put the separate but equal. Bro, that motherfucker had never mind, let me stop. Ego, what's your thoughts on Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul? Next question. Come on, man. Next question. Y'all tripping in here. Hey, Jeff is tripping. Why? He said Junta Kinte must have been in Russia. Man, I'm half black, half Chinese. I'm Blackanese, bro. Junta Kinte. Shout out to Prophet, repping Be More. He said, I hope Tank's next announcement is huge. He said he's fighting twice. Bro, listen. Let's talk about this. Y'all thought I froze, huh? Y'all thought I was frozen? Y'all thought I was frozen? Hold on. I know when I say this is, hold on. Let me explain this to y'all, how this works. This is how you know I have true power in this game of boxing, because people care so much what I have to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make a video, people respond like, bro, that's power. No one man should have all this power. But I'm gonna do what I do. That's all I could do. And I know when I say certain things, people, they get an emotional response, but they don't think about what's being said. They just, yeah. And they think, and this is what I notice in boxing, is a lot of people tend to think how they think others think like that. Like, because they're dick riders, they'll say you dick rider, you know what I'm saying? Or they have this projection like, they like certain fighters because of the race and national pride and stuff. They think that's you. You know what I'm saying? But listen when I tell you this. Gervonta Davis is a bona fide star. There is nobody, listen, Valdez included, even with that knockout, old media can tell you whatever they want. There is nobody like Cassidy said. Y'all like skinny bitches. Y'all ain't got no bodies. Bro, there is nobody at 130, 135 that is more impressionable and bigger than Tank. Trust me. There's nobody bigger than him. And again, I know the man fans, they're going to get back. Oh, it's true, bro. Tank has his own career. He's backed by Mayweather. They're doing a good job. Just the fact that his name is synonymous with Floyd Mayweather puts him in a different bracket. Yeah, smash the like button. That's a good idea. Shout out to Kamal Oz. I like that idea. Shout out to Kamal. The fact that he is aligned and maligned his brand with Floyd Mayweather, he's already in a different because this is the best fighter of our generation. So the fact that he's even attached to that, and Floyd has pushed him and said, oh, you know, abso-effing-lutely and all this stuff, and he's gotten good promotion. There's nobody bigger than him, bro. I know this because I covered most of Tank's last fights except for this pandemic fight. Bro, come on, bro. Ain't no freezing with that new Mac. Shout out to Prophet, you right. I told you, because my last streams was like, I was looking like Usher. You got it bad when you're on the floor. Bro, my shit was all glitchy. Y'all see that? Had me looking like Usher. Every time I was in LA, I was with my ex-girl. Was out doing my dirt. Would think about you getting hurt. In the Beverly said, like, damn, not giving a damn who sees me. Bro, that shit had that old computer. We already got rid of that. We back. Oh, yes, that shit. You ever need? Nah, let me stop. I've been at Tank's most fights, though. His most recent fights. There's nobody bigger. There's nobody bigger. Tell me who's bigger than Tank, 130, 135. Go. I feel like Jay-Z in a lot of ways. Jay-Z once said, listen, Jay-Z once said, Hov, he said, what we talking about, fiction or we talking about fact? You talking about fiction? Hold up, part of my back. Who bigger than Tank? 130, 135. Are we talking about fiction or you talking about fact? Are you talking about fiction? Hold up, part of my back. Like, that's when I got to turn around from you because you don't want to admit the truth. Shout out to the boy Kamal Oz, $2 Shmoney Gang. Let go. I want to know when DAZN will announce Triple G versus Keenan. Who's Keenan? Keenan Ivory Wayans? Keenan and Kel? Bro, I'm not even, where is Triple G in this world and shit? Bro, DAZN just paying money. No one even talking about, like, with Triple G, he fighting Belle Biv DeVoe and shit, you know. That girl is poison. Boys. Like, where is Triple G even at? What is he doing? Because Canelo leaving him in the dust. And man, come on. Oh, he fighting SNL characters? That's what's up. He said Triple G hiding in a Jumanji game. Y'all wildin'. Back on track. I'm getting back on track. Who is bigger than Tank at 130 or 135? And if you say Teofimo, you should go to the nearest exit and just leave. Exit stage left. This is not a I don't care. None of these fighters, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. I don't have no problem with no fighter. I'm just telling you what it is. The pretense that listen, top rank fighters, a couple of them, there's certain pretenses that they're pushing, and they're pushing hardcore. You can believe it if you want to, but nobody else believes it. Like Teofimo being undisputed, you could keep saying, they're saying it on the broadcast, they're saying on the telecast, Tim Ballhead Bradley saying it. Keep saying that, but we still don't believe it as fans. Bro, you can get Bradley to shuck and jive and, this show am good, do all this other stuff, but I don't believe that he's undefeated. Or, I mean, not undefeated, undisputed, excuse me. Shout out to Gerald Morgan. We got another $5 people. This helps the channel continue to grow when you guys super chat, send these gracious donations, you know. Kind of like church with a collection plate. He said, what's going on, Ego Nation? Gang, we salute to you from Kailua, Hawaii. Oh, he said, Tank is a monster. Shout out to my people in Hawaii. Let's go. Someone help a brother out. Man, who is this? Oh, block him. He putting a cash app. Bro, why would we cash app you? We don't even know you. You're not even a regular. Block him. Listen, now someone going to cash app me because he tripping. You see? Get these dudes out of my face. So anyway, this whole pretense that Kenya, stop. Come on, Kenya. Bro, this whole pretense that Teofimo's undisputed cap. Get a job at Lids because we know that's cap. Listen, I'm talking stats and facts. Get a job at Lids because we know that's cap. I said I'm talking stats and facts. Get a job at Lids because we know that's cap. That's not true, bro. And Teofimo continues to put out his version, and it doesn't look good. He think you GoFundMe ego. Please stop. Y'all funny today. Why y'all being like this? Yeah, bro. He tried to start a GoFundMe. I almost said go uck you. I almost said that to him, but my shooter's already blocked him. Block him. Bro, Teofimo just said all these guys, I'm just paraphrasing. He said all these guys had the chance to fight Lomachenko and they didn't step up to the plate. But I did. Me, I'm what counts out here. I hope for the sake of like rational thinking that Teofimo doesn't truly believe that. That Top Rank wanted to give Devin Haney and other people, especially Devin Haney, who was like the guy that had the righteous path to get to Lomachenko. I hope he doesn't believe that. Bro, who had an opportunity to fight Lomachenko that did not take it? Do you notice people are like this? Listen how the game is structured. I'm going to say some things some of you might not like, but I don't care. Don't watch me. That's the beauty of this whole thing. This is called YouTube. This ain't WeTube. I do what I want. You don't like that. Bye-bye. So let's look at it. Notice Top Rank. They have certain fights that are in-house, and then when they make them and then the outcome is rendered, they say, oh, give this person a ton of credit, blah, blah, blah. But then when they have other people like, I don't know, Terrence Crawford, and he has no options, they're practically begging and trying to put a constant pressure on the other side of the street to make those things pop so Crawford can have somebody worth fighting and they can all get paid and all that. You know what I'm saying? So check it. People are like, oh, Oscar Valdez beat Miguel Berchelt. Why hasn't Tank fought Berchelt? Okay. Tank is with Mayweather Promotions. Berchelt is an in-house Top Rank fighter. And so is Oscar Valdez. You see how that works? So Top Rank, with Top Rank's own chess pieces, do and move them as they want accordingly, right? So that then becomes, okay, Berchelt has a belt. It's easier to facilitate any one of them. They could have gave it to Shakur Stevenson. I would have picked Shakur to beat Berchelt. And hold on, before I go any further, there's a lot of the racist fans and stuff. They were saying Tank would get bodied by Berchelt. Bro, after seeing what you saw last night, does anybody believe that? Because I feel Valdez had a very good performance. Started well and he ended well. That's what counts. And he got the dub. But I still seen like some flaws and things he could have tightened up on. There were people who claimed that they really thought Berchelt would. See, I picked Berchelt to beat Valdez because Valdez in the past had been a little bit spotty in certain performances. I always respected Valdez, but I thought some of his mental awareness and, sometimes he made the wrong choices, and I felt he wouldn't be able to do that and get away with it successfully against Berchelt. But where are those same people that said that Gervonta would lose to Berchelt? Who believes that? He looked one-dimensional as fuck. Tank hit you with that same type of ism. Berchelt would have been stopped sooner because he had no defense and he had no legs. Tank is one of boxing's best finishers. Yeah, I said it, huh? You got the Charlo brothers, huh? Jamal. Yeah, Deontay Wilder, huh? Tank. David Benavidez. These are some of the best finishers in boxing. Not Canelo. Who Canelo really finished? Who is Kovalev in that fight? Look, FAF. Who else? Bro, the best finishers in boxing are Inouye. He's one of them. Inoue, however you say it. Inoue. I'm talking about when guys see they get you hurt and they smell blood and go after you. Best finishers, no particular order. Inoue, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford is definitely on that list. Definitely putting Gervonta Tank Davis on that list. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Waller from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. Arthur Beterbiev, David Benavidez. That's a cold 7. Get off me. Get off me. That's a cold 7. Listen, that's a cold 7. Listen, my top 7 sends you to heaven. My list, no, not Keith Thurman. Who is he finished? What are you talking about? He hurt Pacquiao, but he didn't finish him. What are you talking about? Who's the last person he even stopped? Soto Caras? Stop it. Listen, there's a difference between having power. Keith Thurman got power, but don't ever say Keith, bro. Keith has power, but who's he finished? Come on, y'all got to keep up. That's a cold top 7, though. That's a cold top 7. You know what I'm saying? That's Miller Lite, but that's still a cold brew. That's a cold 7. Come on, man. What are you talking about, Terrence Howard? Yeah, man, I was just saying Keith he's a fan. Bro, how is Keith how is he one of the best finishers in boxing? Who he finished? Pacquiao? No. Danny Garcia? No. And he hurt Danny in the first round or second round. Jose Cito, he hurt him in the first round, didn't finish him. No. Leonard Bundu, he dropped him in the first round, didn't finish him. I'm running out of faith. Sean Porter, he hurt him, but he never finished him. What are you talking about? He one of the best finishers. Do y'all even watch boxing for real? Come on, bro. Don't go against the guy. Hold on. Did the man say who has Davis finished? You imbecile. He's finished everybody but like one person. Hold on. This can't be real. Do you see what I deal with? How did I forget about Spence when I said Spence? Hold on. What is going on right now in the chat? Do you have earwax? Can y'all hear? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? What's going on? One dude said, I forgot about Spence, but I said Spence. Another guy saying Keith Thurman, but he ain't really finished none of anybody recently. The other dude is saying who his Tank stopped, and he stopped everybody but one guy. I mean, is this real life? Is this my real life? This is what I got to deal with? Virgil Ortiz and Ennis. Yeah, but I'm not putting them on the list because they are good finishers, but they're still on their journey. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still if Jared Boots Ennis stops Lipinets, then that'll be Mikey didn't do that. So I'll start giving even more credit for stuff like that. Virgil Ortiz stopped like Mauricio Herrera. You know what I'm saying? Like in Samuel Vargas. So I'm not going to put them on the list, but they're well on their way for sure. Everybody I said stopping a stat. David Benavidez stopped Anthony Durrell. Nobody else has stopped him. Errol Spence has stopped people like Kell Brook. Kell Brook, you know what I'm saying, was undefeated at welterweight. Bro, y'all got to keep up. I know, see, listen, people want to keep up with me, but if you can't keep up, don't keep up. Just, sit there and take notes. Y'all just throwing out people. Think about, like, everything that I say, I'm thinking about. So if you play this tape later, it's still going to make sense. People are like, oh, Paulie Malignaggi. Like, how is he a good finisher? What are we saying? Come on, man. Let me get some water, man. I need some water. The boy Kamal Oz is back. $2. Money game. Old media gonna. He said old media gonna hate as PBC make Jermell Charlo and Spence Ugas. Of course. But then they glorify Zepeda Barracuda or whatever his name is, Baranchuk. It's the same stuff with old media. We know. And Oscar Valdez, Berchelt was cool, but you know what I'm saying? They're gonna say that's the fight of the century and all this. We know how they do. Shout out to Prince Jonel. What's up, Ego? Shout out my business. What's your business called? You have to give me some more information. I'll give you a little shout out. Okay, hold on. There he is. He says, Instagram, elegant security, Snapchat, elegant snap. Elegant security _ and Snapchat. Find him on elegant _ snap. Shout out to my man, Prince Jonah. He's making his way with his business. Check him out. See if he has something you're interested in. Let's go. Paulie had the power of a 2-year-old baby girl. Hey, you cold. He put his business name in the comments too. Make it easy for y'all to copy and paste. All right, look. Anyway, Tank has stopped everybody. Tank is a star. Who is a bigger star than Gervonta Davis? Shout out to Prince. Appreciate you. Who is a bigger star? See, y'all be trying to get a like. Listen, I got that doghouse work, bro. This doghouse. This is that doghouse work. Y'all be trying to get away from the work. I asked a direct question. Once again, I don't get direct answers because y'all don't know ish about boxing. The people trying to go against it. So you thinking you on Wikipedia, typing on Google, trying to figure out a way to prove me wrong. Who is a bigger star? You said nobody stopped Jalen Love. I never said that. I said Anthony Durrell. Block him. If you want to correct me. And I'll take the L if I did something wrong. I didn't say anything about Jalen Love. I said Anthony Durrell. You're confusing your black fighters. All black people don't look alike. There's a difference between Anthony Durrell and Jalen Love. Block him. Don't put words in my mouth that I didn't say. I know what I said because I was there when I said it. And you guys can watch this over. And about 10 minutes ago, when I said Anthony Durrell and didn't make a mistake, you'll hear that I said Anthony Durrell had never been stopped. And he got stopped. I didn't say about Jalen Love, but that's my man. Shout out to J Love. Good luck with Jake Paul, the work he's doing. Shout out to him. I actually know fighters. Shout out to Jalen Love, bro. He always be showing love, bro. That's my guy. See, I actually know fighters. Like, this ain't just some YouTube stuff. Like, I got relationships. I just don't be name dropping a bunch of stuff because I don't need to. Fighters and trainers be watching my channel, bro. I have fighters in my phone. I just don't over glorify because I don't have to. Motherfucker, I'm boxing ego. I don't have to do that. I don't have to shout out and do an interview every day. Bro, I do what I want. I wake up when I want, do what I want. Any questions? So anyway, if you're going to correct me. But actually be correct. Shout out to my man Prince. Sorry y'all had to see that. $3. Thanks for the love. Did AB lose last night? I didn't watch the first 5 rounds, so I don't know what really happened. Virgil Ortiz versus Rashidi Ellis, the last 2 undefeated Golden Boy fighters. Yeah, I've been calling that for a minute. So, I would love that. If he gets past Hooker, that's a great fight because he's probably not going to get the PBC guys, the big names at least. No, bro. Listen, that's a misconception. Listen, so he just said Ryan Garcia is bigger. No, he's not. Bro, I'm not. You can't just go off of Instagram followers. You can't go off of Instagram followers. And okay, and here's the thing. I'm not even trying to like roast nobody, but when you guys start saying stuff going against the Don, we got to put some stuff out there and like we got to really slice up what's being said. If Ryan Garcia is way bigger than Tank and all that because of Instagram followers, how come Tank outsold him in his last fight? Tank fought in Texas in October, Halloween to be exact, against Leo Santa Cruz, and he outsold him. He was just under what Canelo sold by $1 million, and Errol Spence surpassed the live gate that Canelo did. Ryan Garcia's live gate, I don't even remember the actual number, but I have it, I have a screenshot somewhere. So what are we talking about? Bro, the Luke Campbell fight, it was just look in the crowd. Like when they go to the highlight videos and stuff, there's some empty spots. And listen, that's not a dig at Ryan. Ryan's doing very well for himself. He's branding himself. I always encourage that. You know what I mean? So he's where he needs to be and then some. But what I'm saying is like there's a difference. And beyond that, who name somebody in the crowd that thinks Ryan Garcia from boxing makes more money than Gervonta Davis? Anybody? Does anybody believe that from boxing, Ryan Garcia makes more money than Gervonta Davis? Once again, I ask direct, straight to you questions. Steak and potatoes. Does anybody believe that Ryan Garcia from boxing is earning more money, a bigger purse, bigger purses, bigger salary, bigger than Gervonta Davis? Gervonta Davis. Anybody but? Okay, so everybody's saying no. So that's an even bigger problem. Because if Ryan Garcia is truly way bigger than Tank, like you guys are saying, even though the live gate doesn't indicate that, then something's going on with his money if he's making less than Tank. Tank is on a private jet damn near every month. Now, I'm not saying this to pocket watch, but I follow all of these guys. Canelo's on the PJ. Tank's on PJs. You see what I'm saying? Every so often, he's like jet ski. I was on his page earlier. The man like jet skiing and all this stuff, hopping out of fly whips and shit. Like, come on, bro. He on yachts. Like, so that's an even bigger issue because 8 months ago or so, Ryan was saying that Golden Boy was trying to pay him $200K and he felt he deserved more money for, bigger fights. So that in itself is an issue. And Tank got back end money for the Leo Santa Cruz fight. Oh, let me guess. The racists are going to just say that all of the fans were not the black fighters fans. They were all Leo Santa Cruz's fans. How convenient. The same thing they said to Errol Spence. But guess what? In boxing, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. There's a consistency with Errol Spence's viewership, ticket sales, and live attendance and live gates, etc. Errol, people attributed his success with Mikey Garcia solely to Mikey. Said, them was all Mikey fans. But why is he selling out the Staples Center? Errol Spence, Sean Porter, that's not a Latino fighter. It's not a Mexican-American fighter. He fought another black fighter at the Staples Center. I was at both of the fights, and they both was lit. So when you have a common denominator, then you can't just attribute it to the B side or the foe that they're fighting, bringing in all the thing because that person. And that's the same with Tank. I've covered most of Tank's recent fights, barring the Leo Santa Cruz because of the COVID. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, they're lit. I have no reason as a reporter, vlogger, whatever you identify me, to lie. If it was trash, it was trash. I have videos in my phone where it was lit. It's that simple. See, the problem with the internet is this. The people that really be there and really do stuff, they say their piece and some want to doubt them. They're like, oh, this guy ego's so biased. How I'm biased, but I'm there. You not there and you telling me what happened there. Who's really biased? You see what I'm saying? Listen, let's unpack this. Hold on. Rubik's Cube, this one. I'm telling you from experience of being in Baltimore, seeing the city come out, seeing the crowd. I'm telling you from experience being around Tank in other people's fights, like in LA, like when Errol's fighting and he was just there for the fight. Telling you from experience, from being at these various fights and stuff. But they telling you this ain't the case. But I have pictures in my phone, videos in my phone, and memories of this stuff they're saying is not real. Come on, man. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. That's one of the problems with the internet. No accountability. And anybody could get up on here and say whatever. And, if they're convincing enough, somebody might actually believe them. But my question to you is, how do you believe people that are nowhere on the scene, nowhere connected, nowhere this? Like let's say that there's other YouTubers that came behind me and they see me doing this and they want to do this too. But if they don't have no connections, they don't know no fighters, they don't have no relationships like that, they don't get credentials, they don't go to the fights, they don't pay for the fight, whatever, and that YouTuber finna tell you what happened, or even if they get credentials now, Was you at the fights 5 years ago when I was? You know what I'm saying? 7 years ago. I have years worth of memories in here. Like Terrence Crawford. You know how many I was at Crawford, Beltran in Omaha. Listen, Crawford, he was fighting at the CenturyLink Center. And then when I went back to Omaha years later for other fights, they had already changed the name to the venue. So I've been in the game for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can say I'm clout chasing or whatever. Not clout chasing, but I'm just picking favorites or whatever. I'm telling you because I'm there. Prophet was probably at the Baltimore fight too. Ego, what do you think of this possibility? Since Tank said no 130, 135, you think he's finna fight Barrios? He a beast if he going to 140. Ramirez Taylor at 140 for a belt. I don't know. No, because Ramirez and Taylor ain't even fought yet. So I don't see how he would know that if they don't even have an outcome. So he'd have to wait till the outcome. Because to my knowledge, Top Rank hasn't even officially announced Ramirez Taylor. When's the date? Barrios, that's a possibility. But what about the guy that beat what's his name? Josh Warrington. I don't know. I don't know what weight. I really don't. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's going up, catch weight, possibly down. He kind of said some stuff on Twitter where he's like, who said I was going to 126? So I don't really know, bro. If he fight Gary Russell, that's a beast. That's a beast of a fight. Needless to say, Tank got options though, bro. If he fighting Gary at a catch weight, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Yeah, but listen. Boxing has to show me stuff for me to believe it. Ramirez Taylor fight hasn't been announced. Top Rank hasn't done no big fights with like Mayweather Promotions, like in many moons. So I'm not thinking that's going to be. That's to me, that's more of a long shot. Coach Calvin said he's not going to 126 on his live stream. Okay, so that solves that. Yeah, he didn't. He made it sound like he wasn't. Yeah, I thought that. I didn't. But see, some of y'all are weird though. Some of y'all are weird because I never like. Okay, I'm not perfect. I'm just telling you how I feel. If I hear a lot of things just in boxing, let alone in the world, like, women tell me things or whatever, whatever. But I hear a lot of things. But sometimes you got to apply conventional wisdom to the things being said to really decipher if it sounds like it's plausible or a lie or whatever. I never really bid on the Tank fighting at 126 because he fought at 35, then he dropped down and had a real stringent camp and made 130. To lose another 4 pounds on top of that, I figured that would be hard for him to do at this point. You know what I'm saying? So to go down to a 126, that didn't really sound feasible if he had to have a pretty dedicated camp and nutritionist and sauna suits just to make the 130. So I never really, I don't know why people thought that, to be honest. That's why, again, I practice what I preach. You didn't see me put out no videos talking about Tank going to 126 off of no rumor because that don't even sound right. You know what I'm saying? To the full 126, like the flat, that don't sound right. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, why? You got 2 belts in 2 divisions, 130, 135. Why go to 26? How hard would that be to make weight? It just didn't sound realistic to me. So therefore, I didn't want to trouble y'all with. See, I don't just put out videos just to put them out. I don't just put out information, hoping it sticks and it's really not reliable. I really try to, discourage from that on my channel. Shout out to my dude, Gabe Flores. He can fight who he want. He young. I want him to fight in Stockton so I can easily just drive up the street, go back to Stockton. Let's go. Yeah, I don't run with like rumors that like dead end rumors, I try not to at least, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to bother y'all with that type of stuff. And then it is like, and it also is my credibility too. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I just keep putting out crazy rumors and Tank Fortuna, that's a good fight. Bro, that's what I'm saying. See, here, I'm just being real. I know people get mad. They don't like the realness. Tank got options, B. This man, Tank, got options. All of these options y'all have said on here are realistic, like easy access fights for the most part. Tank versus Javier Fortuna, realistic. Tank versus Chris Colbert, realistic. Tank versus Gary at 130 or a catchweight, realistic. Tank moving to 140, you know, they say he got power like to hurt higher divisions. Maybe fight Mario Barrios. These are options. Unfortunately, like in the Oscar Valdez situation, despite how great he performed yesterday, knowing Top Rank's trajectory and matchmaking style, I really feel his next opponent is not going to be a Shakur Stevenson or a Tank or anybody like that. It's more than likely going to be somebody who's ranked that's, you know, maybe a foreigner, like not from America, and a less than desired fight, you know, Rene Alvarado or something. You know what I'm saying? Like just something that's, you know, people aren't really hyped about. That's what I really feel. So I think that's one thing Top Rank can do to work on is not killing the momentum when their fighters have great momentum. Look at after Top Rank fighters have tremendous like outings and stuff, look at the momentum, how it shifts after. Like, for example, Shakur Stevenson won a title. I was there. Then he vacated and he moved up. And then he, like, one was the super pandemic fight because the pandemic just started. And then he replaced Berchelt, who got the Rona, and they just threw him in there with a guy he tore up, the Toka Khan Clary. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury had all this, like, buzz from the Undertaker stuff from the Wilder first fight. Then Top Rank put him in there with Tom Schwartz and then Otto Wallin. And then he didn't even look good in the Wallin fight. Look at Teofimo. The man just got this fake undisputed, beat Lomachenko, and we're hearing about purse bids and back and forth beef, and then pretty much a less than desired George Kambosos fight. You know what I mean? So that seems to be kind of the gist of it. You know? So I think I wouldn't hold my breath that Oscar Valdez his next fight is gonna be super anticipated, you know, just from what I've seen from Top Rank matchmaking style. You know, listen, when I say stuff like this, I'm going to be right or I'm going to be wrong. I don't care because I tell you this all the time. The stuff I'm saying is for a reason. I've seen patterns, history. You have a history of showing me this. So there's something's pushing me in this direction, giving me this inkling, right? But if I'm wrong, I don't care, because the better outcome is rendered for all of boxing. So, like, I told you, I don't feel Teofimo was going to fight Devin Haney next. It doesn't look like I'm going to be wrong. But even if I was wrong, then we got a great fight, Teofimo and Devin Haney. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be wrong. So, what can I say? See, Shirkles. That's what I'm talking. That's the energy Top Rank beyond. Valdez will fight a mandatory next, book it. Yeah. So, you know, I ain't looked through the WBC. WBC gonna pop up with like fucking Ivan Smirnov or, you know, Avian Akbarev or something. And then that's gonna be his opponent. Like, who is that? Avian Akbaryov. You know, it's just gonna be some random person. I promise you. Shakur, I mean, I feel bad because he calling him out and stuff. And he going to be really fighting Sergey Dudanov. Bro, he can finna fight Ebola virus before he fights Shakur. Just watch. Valdez versus Pedro Alvarez. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be one. It's gonna be like Juan Francisco Tanameda. Like what? Juan Tanameda. Juan Tanameda. Like, bro, who is this? Watch. If I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong. But if I'm not wrong, then y'all gonna give it up. Just look at the matchmaking style. Terrence Crawford, we're gonna fight Pacquiao in Bucharest or wherever they was talking about, Qatar, and then surprise, bitch, we fighting Kell Brook, nigga. Kell, nigga. Oh, you wanted to see Pacquiao Qatar? Psych, nigga. Psych. Bro, that's how top rank me. That's how top rank me matchmaking. Like, I heard you want to see Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao. You know, we were thinking about doing that fight in Qatar. Psych, nigga. Psych. Psych. It's Terrence Crawford, Kell Brook, bitch. In the bubble. Brook in the bubble. Crawford, Brook in the bubble. Like, what? What happened to Pacquiao? I said, psych, nigga. Psych. It's Brook in the bubble. Crawford, Bud and Brook in the bubble. That's how it be. Gotcha, bitch. Psych, nigga. Psych. Like, what? Where'd this come from? That's in boxing doing a lot of this. Ryan Garcia said he fighting 222 Pacquiao. Psych, nigga. Psych. Gotcha. I tricked y'all. You believed it. Gotcha, nigga. Gotcha. Like, that's why I just make my money and just keep it pushing. Because boxing keep playing these games. But PBC really don't be doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't be like, oh, you Negroes want to see Errol Spence versus you guys. Psych, nigga. Psych. Like, they don't do. When's the last, come on. When the last time PBC did that? Say, heard you Neanderthals wanted to see Errol Spence versus you guys. Psych, nigga. Psych. I ain't making it. Psych. When have you seen that? Come on. I'm lying. Come on. But Teofimo, I just sent a contract to Cambosos, but the fight I really want to see, I sent the other contract to Devin Haney. I'm going to fuck him up. Psych, nigga. Psych. Like, come on, bro. Hey, y'all tripping. I hate Prophet so much. He said ego. I hate Prophet, bro. He's the worst. He said he just looked up the super featherweight rankings and Harold and Kumar versus Yakbuov. Man, that's who he fighting in. That's Valdez next thing. Bro, I'm telling you. You want to see? Heard you Nicholas want to see Shakur get that fight, huh? Psych, nigga. Psych. It's Mohammed. Mohammed get the shot. It's a mandatory, nigga. Psych. I'm telling you. I'm poking fun, but I'm still telling you. So when it happened, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, bitch. I'm with that. Everybody say I'm wrong. Prove me wrong, bitch. Yeah. Prove me wrong. I'm with that smoke. Because like I said, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong for a good reason. I'm wrong and the better thing happened. Devin and Tio, Shakur and Oscar, Canelo and Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? So I like being wrong. Goddamn. But boxing don't make me wrong. Boxing, when's the last time boxing just smoked me? I'm not talking about like a fight prediction. Anybody can get a fight prediction wrong. I'm talking about some real core knowledge where I'm saying, this ain't next. Wait. Okay, so let's revisit it. Listen. I'm about to get wicked. Let's revisit it. Listen. Everything I spit is exquisite. Let's revisit it. Can you dig it? Hold on. I said, hold on, who heard me say Ryan wasn't going to fight Tank next? Ryan Garcia. Who heard it? Psych, nigga, psych. Hold on, come on, $5. Valdez finna fight the Jamaican dude from the Harry Belafonte song, Come Mr. Taliban. Taliban, please stop, bro. He says, daylight come and we one come home. Who heard me say that Ryan, Instagram Garcia was not fighting Tank next? Okay, people heard it. Do you think he's fighting Tank next now? It's been about a month or so. Does it look like I was wrong? Huh? Hey, guys. Huh? Hey, guys. Bro, hey, does it look like I was wrong? Huh? Hey, guys, listen. Does it look like I was wrong? Hey. Huh? Hey, guys. Huh? Does it look like I was wrong? Okay, moving on. Hey. I said, I don't think Ryan was finna fight Pacquiao. Now, we haven't heard an official announcement, but does it look like I got that wrong? Have you heard anything about Ryan fighting Pacquiao positively next? Hey, guys. Huh? Hey, have you guys heard anything? Because I sure enough haven't. Huh? But they say I'm wrong. They say I don't know about. This is why I continue to grow and get the money. Hundreds of fifties or big ass titties. Count the green or get in between those. You see, hey, Simon, I say let's party. Listen, no more locked. Hey, Leroy, I'm bilingual. There's a difference. You see, listen. This is why I continue to get this paper, to get this drip, to get this bag. Hey, fool. Hundreds and fifties or big ass titties. Count the green or get in between those titties. Hey, Simone, remember I said Canelo? He wasn't finna fight Charlo. I say this. Who remembers this, bro? I say, Simon, Canelo, he's not finna fight Benavidez. And y'all said I was tripping, huh? You said I was tripping, fool. Who remember that, huh? Y'all said it. Not me, bro. Y'all said it. Y'all say I don't know nothing, huh? Which one of you fools said I was tripping, eh? You guys said I didn't know. You said Ryan was fighting Manny. Does it look like he's fighting Manny? Hold on. Listen. Hey, does it look like he's fighting Manny? Where that? Where Pac? Bro, where is Ryan and Manny? They said they were fighting in some backyard. Stop. Pacquiao finna fight in Hugh Hefner Jr.'s backyard. Like, come on, bro. They didn't even have a place. They said it was in somebody's backyard. Where are you fighting it? Dan Bilzerian backyard and shit? Pacquiao finna be, woo, 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 woo. Bro, hey, bro, Pacquiao's trying to fight Dan Bilzerian. Hey, be respectful with Mexican. Block this dude, bro. Bro, Pacquiao's finna fight. Hey, this dude bad, bro. Hold on. He was about to fight Dan Bilzerian's backyard. Oh, he got blocked. Bang. Oh, my God, bro. They had a lean on him. Put that beam on him. Bro, I said they put that beam on him, had a lean on him. Had a squeeze on him. Listen. Y'all disrespecting me? I think not. My shooter's going to squeeze it like a drink box. Listen. Oh, hold up. Listen. I said, disrespect me? I think not. My shooter's going to squeeze it like a drink box. Oh, my God, bro. Listen. Keep fucking with me. I'm the one. This is what you've been looking for. I said, you want to come to my chat, disrespect me. I think not. My shooter's going to squeeze it like a drink box. Bars. Y'all better stop playing with me. Told y'all 9, 10 times ago, stop fucking with me. Told y'all got the 9 on me. Stop fucking with me. Y'all better stop playing, bro. Y'all mad because you was wrong. You know you was wrong. You're doing wrong. Gonna lock you up. Bro, you're doing wrong. You know it. You know I'm the one. Hold on. I know the haters they be mad when I be in my mood. I told you I feel good. I got my mojo, baby. Oh, hey, bro. I got my mojo back. Let's get it. And I also got this money. The money keep coming in. You see it. The Zelle is on the screen, directed by ego@gmail.com. The Cash App be on the screen. $ boxing ego. That's how you send that. He says $5 from David. Man, you funny as hell, baby Joker. Shout out to my man Prophet. The money keep coming in. Y'all see it. Hold on. Prophet says, you keep throwing in my face for being wrong about Tank and Ryan fighting. Did you say that? I don't even remember you saying that, to be honest. I'm going to have to pull out that Tank. Bro, I think I went through puberty when Tank knocked out Leo. Because I said, bro, hey, he tried to play me, bro. He put that on Twitter. People was sharing and retweeting all types of shit. XX Raw, appreciate you. Man, I feel good. I hope y'all feel good. But all I'm saying is this. EU went crazy. Bro, because Leo was winning the round. That was like Pacquiao Marquez level. Players fuck up. Bro, he got slept in a round he was winning. Oh, and my man like the baby Joker. Yeah. This entertainment ain't free. He put $5 on the baby Joker. Let's go. The reaction was hilarious. I had the same reaction. Bro, Leo fell into the Conor McGregor proper 12 like turnbuckle. That was crazy. Everybody talk about Swift Jared Hurd. Shout out to him. He posted it on his story. That was funny though. Hey, he got that weight off him. Shout out to Swift Jared Hurd. He got that weight up off him. I seen him recently, like some videos he posted. He in shape. Like he got, I don't know what, he on the Jenny Craig diet. He ate 2 carrots. I don't know what his diet consists of, but he was looking big. He got that weight up off him though. I was like, damn, okay. Bro, he did a Forrest Gump run in a sauna suit because he got that weight up off him. That man ate 2 Flintstone vitamins for the whole day because I don't know what he did, but the weight came off. Bro, he was looking big. He was like 200. And now he looking like regular, like he got a fight coming up. I don't know what he did, man. That man got gastric bypass. Hey, these jokes are just coming to me. Hold on. I just don't know sometimes. No, bro, he got that weight off him. I was like, what the hell? He said he on a Bugs Bunny diet. Man, I don't know what he did, bro. He on the Pookie diet. Look, he got the weight up off him. Where I'm from, that's how when people lose weight, that's usually what it is. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't want y'all to confuse that joke with him, what he's doing. So scratch that. Kamal Oz said Valdez finna fight John Lovitz next. Reynoso prop plan. John Lovitz. Leo looked like Chavez Jr. after them thoughts robbed him. Come on, bro. See, I told you y'all gotta watch for Sura. He be sneaky with his. Herb versus Truck. Who's Truck? Who's he with? MTK? I don't even. Does he have an actual promoter? I don't know. Anyway, man. How long have I been on here? Man, Chavez Jr. for sure got robbed. Oh, my bad. I got an email. Fantastico. Hey, did anyone see Chavez Jr. last fight? Like, he just knocked some dude out. Like, he lost the fight before that where he kind of quit, but he just had another fight after that. And it was just like some rock'em soccer. It was crazy, bro. It was kind of fun to watch it because they were just like throwing crazy shots. Oh, Reynoso protection plan. Man, y'all tripping. That's funny. Man, hey, listen. I'm not covering Canelo's fight this weekend. I told you that. We doing the Canelo Alvarez blackout. All that Yildirim, all that shoot 'em up shit y'all be talking. Hey, I ain't watching no Canelo versus Pilgrim, nigga. I can't do it, bro. I am not covering that. Bro, you guys have to understand, and I'm not saying because I get paid to do this and I enjoy doing it, but to be glued in a chair for 3-4 hours entertaining, I can't do it. The undercard is straight cheeks, Mr. Cheeks and the Lost Boys, buns. That shit weak. You know what I'm saying? Overall, name one fight on the undercard. Like both fighters. Name two of the fighters, not in independent fight. Name like John Doe versus Will Smith. Like name one fight on the undercard. Go. Name one fight on the undercard. The fight is in a week. Less than that now, 6 days or whatever. Name one fight on the undercard. They would be better off putting Josh Kelly, David Avanesian on that card. You know what I'm saying? But Eddie Hearn, he trying to make the dope stretch. So, he putting a lot of cut. He putting a lot of cut in the dope. So he made Josh Kelly get cooked on his own independent card. And then Canelo got his own card. Bro, you trying to stretch the dope too much. You trying to stretch, you got too much cut. You cutting it, you fucking it all up. That's too much. You got too much baking soda in that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, Canelo's card is not strong enough to stand on his own. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but it's just not. It's not strong. Nate, tell me a fight on the undercard. Go. Name one fight. Fighter A and Fighter B. Go. On the undercard. So not Canelo, average Pilgrim. On the undercard. Go. How are you the face of boxing? They say Canelo's the face of boxing. So the face of boxing is fighting in 6 days. And nobody knows anything about the card. Horrible promotion. And I'm supposed to be getting excited because Canelo getting a bag. I'm blacking it out. When have you ever seen any Floyd, since he fought De La Hoya, name one Floyd fight that was like this, where people were just like off it, not talking about it, no promote. Tell me a Floyd fight. You can't say none of Floyd. Floyd Guerrero, Floyd Berchelt, none of these fights. None of these fights had this little presence. Why y'all hate on Canelo so much? I bet if he was black, block him. This man has the audacity to call himself Nas, and he's saying stupid shit. You not Illmatic. You Stillmatic, because they're going to put you in the ground. Slow it down, I just dish you. I said you not Illmatic, you Stillmatic. They're going to put you in the ground. Leave him still from the Matic. He wanted static, they're going to leave him still from the Matic. Oh my gosh, listen. I said you not Illmatic. We're going to leave you in the ground. That's Stillmatic. Slow it down, I just dished you. Leave him still from the Matic. He wanted static, leave him still from the Matic. Man, get these dudes out of here. You can automatically tell when the racists jump in the chat because they start generalizing and saying a bunch of stuff. Why do y'all get your boy Charlo, saying a bunch of stupid shit? Y'all what? I'm saying it. Ain't nobody said nothing. What you talking about, y'all? Y'all who? I'm the only one with a mic. What you talking about, y'all? Who? Y'all who? It ain't you all, it's y'all. Like, what are you talking about? I am the only person with a mic. He talking about, y'all tripping. Go eat some fried chicken. Y'all are like, what? What does that have to do when motherfuckers start bringing up stupid shit? Yeah, go get some collard greens. Drink some Kool-Aid. Like, okay, for real. Like this what it's come to. And the funny thing is, when the racists show up, they still ain't saying shit about how it's a good fight. So fuck that y'all shit and this and that. Tell me how it's a good fight. You notice they'll argue everything but what you're actually arguing about. This don't got nothing to do with no one but Canelo. I didn't black out Oscar Valdez or Broner. I'm blacking out Canelo. I ain't covering that fight, bro. Fuck this y'all shit. Answer the question. Is it a good fight? Are you paying for pay? Show me your receipt, motherfucker. Pay $70. Pay-per-view, bitch. Yeah. Pay $70 and send me a receipt. No refunds. Send me it on your bank statement after 90 days. Pay for this shit if you want to. Watch it if you want to. They never, ever actually, the people that try to antagonize and condescend what I'm saying, they actually never argue. I'm saying it's not a fight I'm interested in. They'll say, oh, you got a booger in your nose. Oh, you're ugly. Oh. Like, okay, that's cool. But the fight is still trash. The fight is still fucking buns. The fight is still under-promoted. The fight has a horrible undercard. So you can say whatever you want, but when you going to get to the point where you argue for that? Argue for the card. Tell me what the good fight is on that card. Nobody's complaining about yesterday's fights in the UFC, Showtime, ESPN. Nobody's complaining about it. This is Canelo's fight. How are you the face of boxing and you have this little promotion? Your undercard is horrible. Your event's not being talked about, and you fight in 6 days. And you're fighting in a place like Miami, which is a great place. I've been there. But it's not really known as a fight town. Like, does Canelo even have a fan base, particularly in Miami? Like, where did that like, okay, Andre fought in Miami, but it was the week before the Super Bowl, so people were actually going to be in Miami. Now people in America, in different regions, they might have extra people, like, staying with them because of what's going down in Texas, and you know what I'm saying? Like, people with the Rona don't want to go out. Like, what made Miami the move for that fight? A Turkish fighter that got cooked in his last fight and lost and got cooked by Chris Eubank Jr. Yeah, let's bring him in there. Like, what is the thinking? I would love to be a fly on the wall of DAZN's leadership to say, hell, let's just pay Canelo $22 million to fight this Turkish guy coming off a loss, and he ain't been in the ring for 2 years, even before the pandemic. They won't say nothing about the actual fight. That's what I'm here to talk about. If you don't have nothing to say about the fight, then holla. That, like, all that other stuff just bounces right off us. All that y'all shit, nah. Answer how it's a good fight. That's all I'm asking. If you think it's a great fight, tell me. Tell me why. Like the Backstreet Boys. Tell me why. Tell me why, motherfucker. He said they got to support their baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. Bro, they can say whatever they want. I want to know what you like about it. Like, even if you kept it real, said, oh, it's a bullshit fight, but, it's an opportunity to see Canelo and the tickets are cheap. I can respect someone like, they don't even attempt to do that. They just come and try to come for me or say you guys are hating or y'all hating and boom, boom, boom. Nah. What do you like about the fight or the fight card? Tell me the selling point. Canelo just looks spectacular versus a champ, like, actually somebody who's good, or supposed to be good, Caleb Smith, who had a 7-inch reach advantage, and he got dog walked. So it's the order of operations makes it even more horrific. If he would have fought this dude first, you might have been able to get away with that. But we just seen you chop up Caleb Smith. Who wants to see this sparring match? Do those Cubans in Miami F with Canelo like that? I don't know, bro. He said they will be comping a lot of tickets. Good luck. Good luck to the zone. Hope it was worth it. That's all I could say. We got to get boxing back to where it's supposed to be. Talk about the fight. That's it. Is Berlanga fighting Rosado? Is that news? I never heard that. I mean, I heard he said he wanted that Puerto Rican parade or something. That's how Vinny said the truth hurts him. I know. That's why I'm going to keep nailing you to the cross. The cross of truth. Bro. And the thing I don't like about the Canelo fight, which is why I'm not covering it, is what are the positive outcomes? Nova Life says starting to look like they're just laundering money. I don't know what they doing, bro. Listen. What is the best outcome for that fight? Okay, Canelo cooks the guy, and the guy looks like he has no chance. What is that? How does that benefit boxing? Oh, it's just mandatory ego. This is their logic. This is all I hear from the Cinnabons. Do you understand mandatories? Do you understand that? I don't give a fuck. Do you understand that? And it'd be the same people, the same races in the comment section when Errol Spence had a mandatory at home and sold 15,000 plus tickets at home, Frisco at the Star, another fight that I covered. And his mandatory was Carlos Ocampo out of Mexico. And you've seen some of the same people from old media saying they're unimpressed with Errol Spence, and Errol Spence cooked the man in one round. So at least he just, he made everyone's night just fly by. He just cooked him and it was over. And that was his mandatory. So we got to develop ground law in boxing. And the thing is, Errol Spence, he fought that one mandatory. He's a champion. He got the same amount of belts for longer than Canelo. How is he able to fight good fight after good fight after good fight, but somehow the face of boxing, Canelo, isn't? Because if you really look at it, Errol's worst fight, in terms of public opinion, was the Ocampo fight. But look at who he's fought in or around that. Lamont Peterson. Before that, he fought Kell Brook. After the Ocampo fight, he fought Sean Porter, unification. Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia. So how is this man getting a whole car wreck and still fighting better competition than Canelo per capita per division? And the only time recently where his level of competition was down, or whatever you want to call it, was when he had to fight one mandatory. But Canelo, this seems to be Rocky Fielding, and then he fights Danny Jacobs, and it don't look how okay. And what an idea, what a concept from your boy Ego. I'm like Bill Nye, the science guy of boxing. I'm Bill Nye, the sweet science guy, motherfucker. What a concept that the last person that gave Canelo a decent fight, you know what I mean, was an African-American, Black American, Danny Jacobs, and he went to decision. There were no knockdowns. Jacobs never looked hurt, and he lost early rounds, but then he came on pretty strong in the second half. And some people thought it was a drawish fight. Canelo, when he fights European fighters or different fighters or certain styles, not this American type style, he seems to be cooking Eastern European Kovalev, European Liam Smith and Caleb Smith and Billy Joe Smith, and you know what I'm saying? All these dudes. So Rocky Fielding destroyed in 3 rounds. Kovalev looked miserable the whole fight, gets cooked with 2 punches in a fight he's arguably winning. Who else did Canelo fight? Caleb Smith. They said he got like a 3-week training camp. He got cooked. Every single second of every round destroyed. And then now it's going to be the same stuff. And you wonder why I'm not covering it. Bro, I don't give a fuck. Don't watch my channel. Unsubscribe right now. I'm standing up for boxing. I'm standing for what I believe in. If that's the type of behavior and patterns that you want to see consistently, enjoy. But this probably isn't the channel for you, bro. This is not the channel for you, because I'm not here. I'm not like y'all want to worship Canelo like I'm the only one seeing that what he's doing. Come on, bro. And again, back to the point. The American style, the African American fighter he fought, Danny Jacobs, was his most competitive. Like, I remember later in that fight, Danny Jacobs hit Canelo with like this big ass, in like round 9. He hit him with like a big walloping right hand or something. He like, rah, and then Canelo kind of rolled with it a little bit, but he still got touched. So punches like that were executed by guys like Danny Jacobs, and then he's not fighting nobody that's even remotely close or even more aggressive with an American style to that. Like, if Jacobs, I don't know what was going on in him in the first half of the fight, but he picked it up in the second half of the fight. Charlo is more aggressive than Jacobs. David Benavidez is more aggressive than Jacobs, you know, or at least than he was in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's not rocket science. You put better fighters in with better fights. Even look at Oscar Valdez and Berchelt. Oscar pretty handily dominated Berchelt, but there were moments that Berchelt had some fighting. There was some fight in the dog. You see what I'm saying? There was some fight in the dog. Canelo Caleb Smith, it was just like a masterclass ass whooping. But I have to say, part of it's Canelo's skills and his ability, but also part of it's the lack of preparation, certain things in the contract, ill time to prepare, and the limitations of who he's fighting. Period. So until I see that change, like, wake me up. Wake me up when Canelo fights Caleb Plant, Benavidez, Charlo, Andrade, the same guys I've been calling for him to fight for several years. It's that simple. Like I said, look at it. Look at Study Why I Be Mad. The same racist element and the same people hated on Errol Spence. He gave you one mandatory Ocampo fight. All of his other fights before and after he became a champion, and he's around the same, if I'm not mistaken, Errol Spence is like the same age as Canelo. They both probably like 30 for real. You know what I'm saying? But how come Errol Spence, a black African-American champion in America, he's being received well, and he's doing good crowds and building his brand and, you know, just living life and whatever. He gave you one Ocampo. He even, when he fought in, like, his last fight, when he flew out of a fucking car and got in an accident, if anybody in boxing had an excuse to take it easy, it was this man, because he almost lost his life. That's not my opinion. You've seen the tape. You've seen the carnage. You've seen the wreck. You heard the story. You've seen, he posted a picture. The man's face was jacked. Fronts knocked out. Inches, he was inches between his life being taken and not being here any longer. So if anybody in this motherfucker of boxing, this whole boxing kingdom, had the ability to take a tune-up, it was that man. I'm not condoning drunk driving, all this stupid shit. That's not my life. That wasn't my decision. But people make mistakes. I'm not God either. So I'm not going to just, try to overly judge a one-time mistake. I don't, I've talked to Errol Spence before and stuff. He's a good dude. People make mistakes. Cool. But what I'm saying is, if anybody in this whole boxing realm deserved an easy touch, Yildirim type of fight, it's that man. Because he was dealing with something outside of just boxing, training camp, and pandemic. We all in the pandemic. We all didn't just get flown out of a high rate of speed, high speed car and hit pavement. We didn't all experience that. There's select people that have experienced that and lived to tell about it. And there's some unfortunate people that have experienced it, like Left Eye, and, that was their demise. But, certain people have been in bad wrecks, like Vinny Pazienza, Arrow, boom, boom, boom. So if anybody, I don't care. Like, this is why I'm standing up for boxing. If you don't want to be a part of it, cool, find another channel. I don't care. I'm going to be good. You can't blackball me. I am boxing. If anybody deserved an opportunity to take a light touch opponent, it was Errol, and he didn't. That's it. That's it, dog. He didn't. He could have just sat back and said, I ain't fighting no Philly. Bro, Keith Thurman did interviews, right? Right? You should change your name from Boxing Ego to Titty Ego. Block him. Keith Thurman did interviews warning Danny Garcia's power, warning Errol Spence. He said Danny got them Philly bricks. That's what he said. Terrence Crawford says on his Instagram Live, it's a 50-50 fight. He said, I know Danny since a kid, and he got the will to win. That's what he said. So everybody knows that could have been a tough fight, and Errol Spence breezed past it. Meanwhile, Canelo, he on yachts and buying yachts and planes and stuff like that. Ain't been through none of these things. Like, no car wreck or nothing like that, God willing. And he taking this path. If y'all respect that, then y'all respect that. But this is my brand. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym, huh? You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. This is my channel. So I get to do what I want to do. And I don't choose to cover Canelo's upcoming fight. Holla at me. I'll cover Canelo again. But holla at me when he starts fighting some of the people. I'm the consumer. Especially in this pandemic. Oh, yeah, you're going to get it right. I'm the consumer. I'm the consumer. I pay to consume. And if you don't do right, you will be consumed. You will meet your doom. I said you're going to meet your doom. You will be consumed. I'm the consumer. Give me what I want. If Jordan Peele keep putting out the movies he's been putting out, I'm going to keep supporting. You know why? Because they're unique. I like it. I like Get Out, Us. He got this other scary movie coming up. If he stays on this trend, I support what I like. Listen, they say I spit the truth. That's a Snapple fact. We eat what we like. That's Apple Jacks. Bars. Oh my gosh, bro. Listen. They say I spit the truth. That's a Snapple fact. We eat what we like. That's Apple Jacks. Bro, I eat what I like. I'm going to consume what I enjoy. Canelo's fights are now predictable. Yildirim, I don't have to be a soothsayer to know what's going to happen. I said everything I spit is the truth. That's a Snapple fact. We eat what we like. That's Apple Jacks. That's a bar. Y'all remember them old Apple Jacks commercials, but that's a bar. I'm going to pay for what I want. This is my channel. People are like, oh, you got to do for boxing. I don't got to do shit. I'm watching what I want to watch. You watch what you want to watch. You pay for it. That's like you telling me to get Hulu. I don't watch TV. You know what I'm saying? If I don't watch TV, I don't watch TV, even though I have Hulu. But I got it from my family. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to tell me what to watch. Y'all got me ucked up, bro. How you going to tell me what to watch? You pay all my bills then. Pay all my bills, bro. Since you think you have control over what I watch and what I do on my channel. People, oh, this man doing a black, yup. And ain't nobody gonna do shit either. I'm doing a blackout. How you gonna stop me from doing a blackout and not covering a fight? There's a lot of fights that I don't cover for one reason or other. If I have a doctor appointment, I got anything. If I got to meet with your girl, then I'm not going to cover the fight because I'm with your girl. Told y'all. I told y'all I didn't want me to go back to the old me. So bottom line, Canelo, it's just disinteresting. I'm like uninterested in Canelo Yildirim. What does that do? And then Mauricio Suleiman ass gonna be in the ring waving some fucking belt and fallacy. Why do I need to see that? What is the point? Oh, like they try to gas you up halfway. I'm seeing interviews and articles. Oh, you guys just don't know Yildirim. I know Yildirim gonna get his ass whooped. Listen, if Yildirim win, I'll donate $1,000 to a charity or a charitable organization of y'all choice. Let's go. But then if I win, what y'all gonna do for me? Huh? Bro, I just give away money because I know. I have faith in what I do. I have faith in what I know because either it's gonna go to a good cause or I'm gonna be right. That's bars. Listen. Tell me you believe in your heart of all heart Yildirim is going to win. Oh, but Josh Kelly Canelo's not Josh Kelly. Oh, but Josh Warrington got upset. Canelo's not Josh Kelly. He's not Josh Warrington. He's not Drake and Josh. Like, bro, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, so I don't need to see that. So for me, I told you, I'll cover any fight, whatever. I don't have a problem with that. But I got goals that I need to meet. And how am I going to meet them goals effectively if I'm wasting time on stupid shit that I know is predictable outcomes? I told you 2021 is real diffy with me. I'm not watching that because it's a waste of my time. And like if it was so crazy and people told me to watch it after, then I'll consider that. But I'm definitely not covering it live and stuff. I'm gonna start treating boxing like it's treating fans. If you with me, you with me. If you're not, fuck you. I don't care. I'm going to start treating boxing like it treat fans. We the new militia. We the motherfucking mob. Digital mob. I'm going to treat boxing like it treat its fans. Give me something good or I don't need to tune in. Or at least be diligently more often than not be trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? But boxing want to keep playing these games. All right. All these other reporters, they can do whatever they want. This is me. I'm solo. I'm bolo. Because I don't care. I'm telling you how I really, truly feel. No love lost. Ain't no hard feelings. These other reporters, you cover this fight. All y'all. Enjoy. See how many views you get. Break a leg. But I got stuff to do. And when I start meeting all my goals that I've set, because this year I'm on track to do some legendary things. And when I start doing that, you'll know this is one of the reasons why. Investing time in things that don't really deserve much of your time. And this is not just a boxing thing. This is life. If you're in a relationship and you're investing time and making time for that girl or that guy and they don't deserve your time, then guess what? You wasting time and it's just a bad look. You see what I'm saying? You can't get your time back. Luis Hernandez says, I'm rolling with you, ego. I said this on your channel a while back. Bro, I'm going after the machine. If the machine ain't treating boxing fans right, it got to go. Or you're not going to get the free press from me like that. You know what I'm saying? And then Canelo's team, he has a good team. Eddie Reynoso, good trainer. But they keep saying Better Biev is worse than Kovalev, and we try to fight him, and we try to fight Caleb Plant, and we try to fight Jamal, but the train left, and he didn't respond, or he didn't want to fight. We try to fight Benavidez. Like, you know what I'm saying? How are you the face of boxing, but you can't line up none of this? But Floyd Mayweather, he go like that, pick you, and then the fight was made. But Canelo's the face of boxing. None of these fights are happening. That he's saying Kovalev's better than Beterbiev, but we're going to fight Kovalev first and then drop the belt. Oh, yeah, that's believable. The money keep coming in. Daquandre, appreciate you. $2 Cash App. Salute Ego. Hashtag TB Ego. Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's a game. So boxing want to play the game, let's play. I'm with it. I'm with that smoke. Facts, you can't get your time back. It's all about time. Ego, effortless, gifted. I can't say effortless because I put in a lot of years and work and rapping and acting and public speaking and working on these videos. I've nurtured my craft and honed my skills. So it may look effortless, but that's anything. Like a good boxer, Floyd Mayweather, it might look effortless on the night of the fight, but that's from the years of sacrifice. And that's how I feel, bro. I feel good. I feel great. I'm not dedicating time to things that don't deserve my time. It's that simple. Canelo versus Yildirim. It means nothing. It's not going to have any surprises. Mark this video down. Means nothing. It's not going to have any surprises. We know the outcome. The undercard is bunk. It hasn't been promoted. Canelo Alvarez's fights are becoming really predictable, and so on and so forth. Canelo just beat a guy that most would assume was better. He was a champion. He had less inactivity, and Canelo cooked him. What can really be gained from Canelo versus Pilgrim? But while y'all thinking about it, the money keep coming in. We got another $2 Cash App. Money gang. Captain Kirk said, what's your top 5 pound for pound list? I don't do top 5 pound for pound. Sorry, bro. I don't really do that. It's all subjective. Like I said, my time is money. So I don't really even care to even think about who and what order. There's a lot of good guys. Canelo's like Afro Man. He was going to do a lot of things until I got high. That's funny. Y'all tripping. Anyway, so I finally got a weekend off. Yay for me, because I for sure ain't covering this Canelo fight. And then after, I'll have regular videos out this week and all that. But after this Canelo fight, whatever my latest most video is, after the fight, y'all go to that video, whatever my most current is, and leave a comment. And tell me you were surprised. Yildirim is a beast, and Yildirim had a crazy game plan. Tell me. And if I'm wrong, I'll get on here and say, damn, I was wrong. But we know I'm not going to be wrong. Stop playing with me. Hey, Tank Wildin', he said we got to eventually start calling him Canelo because apparently he can't make the big fights that boxing fans truly want to see him compete in. Oh, that man said Canelo. Bars. This fight is a bathroom break of boxing. That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, and the other thing that I'm not co-signing, another reason why I'm doing the Canelo blackout is because the WBC. The WBC has continually pressed its luck and made moves similar to this to exile certain fighters, typically black fighters, where they are disproportionately placed in certain circumstances that make their travels, their journey a lot harder. I can't respect that. Canelo is continually, they're not even trying to mask the cloak of biasness and care if, it's just too upfront. They don't even care if it looks biased. They don't care if it even looks favoritism. So you got to draw your line in the sand. The WBC, they have continually made moves that negatively impacts black fighters predominantly. In addition, they have showed an extreme prejudice and favoritism towards certain fighters. You know, top ranks, Vasyl Lomachenko, making him the franchise, making Canelo. How come Wilder was never franchised? Gary Russell was never franchised. Jermell Charlo was never franchised. How come Jermell Charlo is not ever even, bro, Jermell Charlo is such a beast. He need to be recognized every day by the WBC because ain't nobody, including Canelo, really doing what he's doing in his division to collect the belts. Like, you notice this. You have a black African-American fighter, Jermell Charlo, and guess what? He is in a stacked division and going after all challengers in a stacked division. More so what we've seen in the past with other fighters is when they're trying to collect all belts, they're doing it when the division is light and the people who have the belts stylistically favor them, like Canelo's doing. When Benavidez had the belt, Canelo never once said he wanted to be undisputed at 168. Never said that. It was only after David fucking Benavidez lost his belt on the scale that they claimed 168 as their home, Team Canelo, and that they said 168, this is where we're at, and this is where I need all the belts. Jermell Charlo's knocking out and taking on all challengers, all styles. And he did the same thing with Boo Boo, absolutely, at 154. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you like that type of movement, then great. So why would I respect that move and tell me how it looks good on behalf of Canelo when you could have fought Benavidez in a summer blockbuster or May blockbuster? That's so you want to fight on the Mexican dates, but you don't want to fight a combination of fight like Mexican versus a black fighter. Historically in boxing, Mexico, like a Mexican fighter and a black fighter, sells. Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, Julio Cesar Chavez, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo, Floyd Mayweather Oscar, Floyd Marquez. That formula works. Another popular formula is this: Mexico versus Puerto Rico. But you already fought Cotto. There's not really a Puerto Rican, unless we're talking about like Berlanga, and he's still developing. So I don't see that fight happening right this second, but he has called out Canelo. So you can't really go to that rivalry right now. Or two Mexican fighters. These formulas have worked and produced an immense response from the world of boxing. A black and a Mexican fighter, Mexico versus Puerto Rico, or two Mexican fighters, especially here in America. Two Mexican fighters, Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales, Juan Manuel Marquez, Barrera. You know what I'm saying? It works. The formula works. It's been done. It's popular. Errol Spence, highest live gate in attendance, I believe, is Mikey Garcia. African-American, Black American fighter, Mexican-American fighter. It seems to work. Canelo is of Mexican ethnicity, and he wants to keep fighting people from Turkey, Eastern European countries, Kovalev and Russia's and Ukraine or whatever, and English fighters in America. Go over there and fight them. Why don't you do that? That crowd would probably embrace it more. You see what I'm saying? Like, Josh Kelly just fought David Avanesian. Eddie Hearn didn't bring that to America. Keep that shit over there. Americans that want to see it can watch it from the comfort of their homes, and the people who would probably pay for Josh Kelly get to watch it, in England, where it went down. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Canelo versus Gilberto Zordo Ramirez. That's another great one. And none of these fights mysteriously are happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Canelo's going out of his way to, create his own formula of a Mexican fighter. Okay, Nate, I just gave you classic black and Mexican fighters that fought that were classics. De La Hoya and Mayweather, right? Mayweather Marquez, Pernell Whitaker, and Julio Cesar Chavez, Roger Mayweather and Julio Cesar Chavez. These are classic historic fights. I just named easily off the top of my head like 5, right? Name 5 classic fights, excluding Canelo, because he's the test subject, where you had a Mexican fighter and an English fighter, and it's name a top 5 historically great fights where you had that. A Mexican fighter and an English fighter. Oh, cat got your tongue? I just named everything I just said because I know that the conversation of race makes some of you guys uncomfortable because you guys are insecure, the ones that do get uncomfortable. I named 5 fights out excluding Canelo fights because he's what we're testing against. Okay, I'll give you one. Andy Ruiz, late replacement with Joshua. That was an English fighter versus a Mexican-American fighter that, you could say was really fun or whatever. So name 4 more. Name 4 blockbuster type of fights, groundbreaking, earth-shattering fights between a Mexican fighter and a fighter that was from England. I'm asking a direct question, so feel free to answer at any time. So you see, people get mad, but the things I'm saying, you can't prove. Like, it is not race based. People start throwing out all these like BS words and stuff. I'm asking a question, so you guys can chime in and tell me. Like Juan Manuel Marquez, what's his biggest fight with an English fighter? Okay, I got another one. Marco Antonio Barrera and Prince Nassim. That's 2. And I don't even know if Joshua Ruiz is historically great. I don't know if it even goes in that type of conversation, but whatever. Name 3 more. Barrera and Nassim, that's historically great in my book. Barrera, that was a clinic. Okay, Julio Cesar Chavez. Just think about the best Mexican fighters of all time. Just think about the best Mexican fighters of all time. Who's the top fighters that Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. fought? The fights people remember Julio Cesar Chavez for. Camacho, Costa Azul, De La Hoya 2 fights, Roger Mayweather. Which one of them was English? You know what I'm saying? No, you can't say all. Well, actually, a lot of them were, but you know what I'm saying? Who's the English fighter that Marquez fought? That was the big, like, when I think of Marquez's legacy, his biggest fights: Floyd, Pacquiao 4 fights. That's 5 fights. Marquez, I'm talking about his Bradley fight. Let's say that. I don't know who else. Mike Alvarado, 2 Baby Bull Diaz, Mexican American in Texas, 1 Baby Bull Diaz. Like, what are we talking about? So Canelo's creating his own kind of formula that traditionally we haven't really seen. Now, it would be one thing if boxing had evolved to a place where all the heat was coming from England or Eastern European, like Paulie Malignaggi was saying, but that's not the case. You look at the fighters from England, a lot of them, look at Eddie Hearn alone, but just in general, they stepped up to some level of class, and they're getting cooked. Josh Warrington, cooked. A week later, Josh Kelly, cooked. David Dubois stepped up, cooked. Dillian White, last fight, knocked out, cooked. Caleb Smith fought Canelo, stepped up. The best name on Caleb Smith's record is Canelo, and he got cooked. Canelo fought Liam Smith, cooked. So the best person you fought, you got stopped by. The best people that Juan Manuel Marquez fought, they beat him Some of them, but they didn't all stop him. Mayweather didn't stop. He dropped him, but he didn't stop Marquez. Pacquiao didn't stop Marquez in 4 fights. It was actually the contrary. You see what I'm saying? So Canelo can keep playing this game. Enjoy. Class dismissed. I'm out. The Canelo blackout is among us. See, look, he said UK been on a downswing lately. That's what I'm saying. So now who wants to see Canelo versus a Turkish fighter that no one knows off a long layoff and a loss and a stoppage loss? And then after that, Billy Joe Saunders and all of Eddie Hearn's every time. Bro, Eddie Hearn put his fighter, Josh Warrington, in with a Mexican fighter, Lada, and Josh Warrington looked bad, bro. He got decapitated. He got dropped in like the 2nd round. It's not a believable rivalry at the moment, unless you could show me historically the believability of this rivalry. A fighter from like, it's not a traditional rivalry where you see a bunch of guys that hail from Mexico fighting a bunch of English guys or Eastern European guys that did wild commercial numbers. So the zone is just foolish to even be paying for this. You know what I'm saying? To just be paying out these large expenditures and purses and whatever type of promotion when you're not going to get no return on your investment like that. It's not. History shows what, you know what I'm saying? You know how they say history repeats itself. You put a black fighter in with a Mexican fighter, not my opinion, but the top, if they're perceived as top guys, that marriage works. That partnership. I just told you, Pernell and Chavez. Chavez, Roger Mayweather. Chavez, Frankie Randall. Rest in peace. You know, De La Hoya, Ike Corte. Like, you look at some of De La Hoya's best fights. He was fighting black fighters. And then the other fights that people remember him for, he was fighting Mexican fighters. And then some of the other best people he might have fought a Puerto Rican fighter, right? Think of De La Hoya's resume. The legendary fights when I think of De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, that's a black guy. Bernard Hopkins, that's a black guy. Floyd Mayweather, that's a black guy. Ike Corte, black guy. Pernell Whitaker, that's 6. So 6 of the easy Oscar fights that come to mind were a black guy. What else was legendary for Oscar? Oscar and Julio Cesar Chavez. That's a Mexican fighter. He did 2 with him. You see what I'm saying? Or Puerto Rican fighter. The same traditional combinations that I said. Classic Oscar fights. Felix Tito Trinidad. Hector Camacho. 2 Puerto Rican fighters. So you guys can get mad, but the legendary fights, Oscar's best-selling fights, or Pacquiao, you could put Pacquiao on there and he's Filipino. But that's a one-off. That's a one-off. I don't recall like any other major Oscar fights where he fought a Filipino except for his last fight with Pacquiao. I'm talking about big fights. You see what I'm saying? So I tell y'all can get mad, but the combination works. The known rivalries in boxing work. You know what I'm saying? Canelo trying to make up his own like type rivalry is just not believable. We know you're better than the guys you've been fighting, but we don't know what would happen if you fought Benavidez. We don't know exactly what would happen if you fought Demetrius Andrade or Charlo. That's game, blouses. People blame Oscar for holding Canelo back, but Canelo is still fighting the same tomato cans he was fighting with Golden Boy. See, that's what I'm saying. He don't got the cloak of Golden Boy anymore either. So we know where the decisions are being made from. I'm out.